What's good, everybody? Welcome on the Crypto Wizards. Welcome in today's stream. Today I decided to stream live the opening of the New York session, so we're gonna have a look if there is any potential setup. To be honest, I haven't been checking chart yet today, so we're gonna dive in to both standard TradingView chart. Then we're gonna have a look at the exo charts, and we can try to spot some potential setup. Obviously today we got a really nice aggressive movement to the downside during the Asia session, so 2 a.m. my time. Very aggressive push. So maybe what we can do is we can analyze a little bit why it happened, if there is any fundamental reason behind this, if it's more of a liquidating, grabbing the liquidity from the market and potentially loading up for some rocket next week, or it's actually supported by new shorts, so we can expect continuation to the downside. So we're gonna have a look at both of these things. Before we're gonna dive into it, please let me know if you can see me, let me know if you can hear me, and let me know if you can see my screen now. I think that everything should be running, so let's just make sure that it is. All right, so guys, how are you doing today? We've been absolutely killing it this week. For me, really good week of trading. I ended up making almost 7% on the FTMO account. The last setup that I took was on Wednesday. Yesterday, I've been waiting, or I was waiting for potential setup, long setup, which in the end played out, but unfortunately, I got front run a little bit by approximately $40, I believe. So yeah, I wasn't filled on a position, not even small portion. So it is what it is, right? All good. Jo, všechno běží krásně. We need to keep in mind that I have also Czech members here, so maybe I will also say some things in Czech. But we are on the English channel, I believe. I hope we are. Yes, we are. All right, so let's get into it. Enough talking. Let's see what's happening on the chart. All right, so we're going to start with what we got yesterday. Obviously, a really nice range formed between 22,000 and 22,900 and 23,900. So we have a 100K range, sorry, $1,000 range on a chart formed, and the price kept rotating between the lows and highs. So a few important things. We can draw some support and resistance out of this. So obviously this is going to be support. This zone is going to be resistance. What I want to do, or what I like to do, is I'm going to the higher time frame to see how the candles were closing on a bigger time frame. And by doing this, you can confirm what's the support and what's the resistance. Because if you'll go down to like a 15-minute, then you can't really tell, from this, you can't really tell if it's here, or maybe here, up there, I don't know. So you go to the higher time frame, right? You see how the candles are closing here. So you go usually to the 1 hour, you check the 1 hour. It's obviously better, but if you go up to the 4 hour here, it's pretty well visible that the support that we are paying attention to right now, resistance, is right here. I'm sorry, I'm still a little bit sick. It's crazy. I've been sick for last almost 3 weeks. So yeah, but overall, this is the resistance locally. This is the next resistance if you can actually break through this one. So I also like to use like a really basic things in trading. They just work. So SR, very simply, I have all these things that I don't need on a chart. Let's delete them. Let's delete all of it. I like to keep it as simple as possible. We're gonna redo it together. Maybe I deleted some of the TA that I needed, but let's redo it together. All right, so what I like to do and what I'm doing is I have the zone right now here. Now I'm going to extend the box to the left side. I don't see yet if the price was reacting to this level, but it should be. If it's support here, then it should be reacting to the level, or to to the part on the more on the left side. But in this case, it's not really, as you can see. So this is not like a strong support level. But if you're going to extend this one to the left side, then it's absolutely amazing. You see how I flipped it. You see how the price is reacting to this box here, 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 here. Now resistance. This is a very strong level, and it's a very simple approach. And I see a lot of new buys asking me and telling me that I'm not using this because it's too basic. It is, but if you know how to pull it and if you know how to use it right and correctly, it works very, very well. And we have a nice confluence already. If you're gonna pull the 618 and a 66, I believe that the Fibonacci, I believe that we're gonna have a 618 and a 66 here, which we do. So the 24K will be strong level on the chart if we're gonna get a bounce to the upside from here. But we're gonna find out. We'll see. And the next support and resistance is obviously here, right? So extend it to the right side. You will see that we are hitting the SR level right now as we are speaking. And the same approach, we can extend this to the left side, and you see that the price just keeps reacting to the zone. And this is how you confirm if the zone is good or not. And it's simple approach, but you see how the price is reacting to it. It's absolutely amazing. So simply what I like to do is locally on a chart, mark out the zone so you don't actually see the left part. You don't know what's happening on left, and then simply extend it to the left side, and you'll see that, okay, the price is reacting to this level or the price is not reacting to this level. So this is another SR zone that we right now have on a chart, right? Let's continue. 1 hour time frame. I'm going actually down to like a 5 minute now, because we have this local mini range. So we overall hitting a very big support. Is this a long level? Maybe, not yet. Is it a short? Let me ask you, will you short into support? Probably not. And this is the thing, you need to do like the higher time frame analysis, where you go from the higher levels to the more local levels, even though you are scalping or whatever you are doing. But day trading, you can be doing this just blindly. You know where you are overall on a chart, and that's what I'm saying. Context is all the time very, very important, and this is what I mean by context. You need to know where you are. So locally, we have some sideways movement, sideways range. We're gonna analyze what's happening here from the order flow perspective, but we're gonna do that later. So let's just simply mark out the levels, or the SR structure that we have here. Line chart, will it help us? Not really. We can make this tighter a little bit, maybe like this, which is probably a little bit more correct. But to be honest, I wouldn't even touch any position inside this zone. This is just too risky to trade. And I'm not aggressive scalper anymore. I really like to trade, to take a few setups a week and wait for the best potential trade, and keeping my win rate, very, very high, which this week I've proven my strategies very well, since we are trading all of these things live inside the group, and I've been doing like these, sharing the results. And I think that if you know me for a longer period of time, you know that I'm also sharing losses. And I think that everyone that is, talking about trading and doing videos about trading, he should be sharing losses, because I feel sometimes, even myself, I feel like, you can be going through like a hard period of your trading, hitting some losing streak and not doing so well, and you see like everyone else posting only money shots when they are making money and showing the green numbers and so on, but no one is sharing the losses. And losses are just if you are a real trader and you are not only talking about it, then you will have losses. That's just a part of it. And I think that every single one of you should know how to handle with losses. And when I've been I was on a kind of bad losing streak from the start of the year, start of January, and I've been sharing this this progress of the FTMO account on my Twitter, inside Discord, on my YouTube, and we almost lost the account, or I almost lost the account. I was like 8% down. Then we made it back, and we reversed the account to like 8 or 9%. which is absolutely amazing. But it comes back to, psychology and money management. Like, the approach that I used wasn't the best. Let me be clear and honest here. So it's very important, I think, to share also losses, because you need to see the real part of it. And since I'm doing course and I'm teaching this, you should be ready and prepared that you're going to take some losses. And right now we are going through the very good period of trading where we are making a lot of money, but maybe next month it's not going to be so good. Maybe we're going to make less or end up in red numbers, which honestly, I'm usually not ending up in a red numbers overall. What happens to me quite a lot is sometimes I'm like up 7%, then I go back to like 3, 4, but once I'm back to like a small profit, I'm just trying to withdraw the money and I stop trading, which this is the best thing you can do, honestly. Just stop trading, and you know that if I have this on the account, I'm going to get it, because there is no chance you're going to lose it if you're not going to be actively participating in the market. All right, so let's continue on the TA actually here. I got too much in depth into this. But anyway, let's start with some order flow, because I guess that's why you are here. You want to see this magic tool, how it works and how it can be used. And I'm here to show you. So to be honest, for me, ExoCharts is just a huge part of my trading. I don't want to say I wouldn't be able to trade without it, but maybe nowadays I will, or I wouldn't be able to actually, because it's just a so big part of my trading style. And basically every single entry that I make is backed up by the data that I see on the order flow and on the footprints. And I'm trading gold, I'm trading Euro USD without it, which right now I'm at the stage where I'm trying to like flip also to the footprints trading on the Forex, since I've been always better on BTC. And even with the current win rate, the bad thing was that I wasn't able to trade BTC for last like 5 months, because there simply wasn't any volatility at all, no setups at all, no opportunities. So I had to trade, gold. I had to trade euro, and I'm just better on BTC with this tool, because reading the order flow is just such a huge part of it, and it literally opens your eyes once you see the data. Once you like understand why it's happening, why these moves happening. But anyway, let's start with the TA. I'm gonna pay attention to this move to the downside, so you know what I'm talking about. We are talking about this aggressive movement, all right? So let's check why it happens. Usually these moves are not happening because of the open interest increasing. That's almost never the case. And the same thing is here. Obviously, the open interest was heavily decreasing. The question is, can we go lower on the open interest numbers? From what I see, I don't think so, to be honest. Right now, we are around 481 million. Here we have 529. If I'm going to zoom out a lot, the bottom here was 430. So if you're going to zoom in into this one, 430 on the open interest was actually at the top when we are forming the top. So right now we overall open much more shorts, I guess. Did we? Yeah. We still have more shorts in the market. You see how the longs are crossing like the zero line here. The shorts are still above it, which means that we have a little bit more shorts in the market at the moment. But it's a 1 hour time frame. I'm usually not analyzing these data that much on like a daily, 4 hour and so on. Right now I just want to see like the context of it, why or where we are from the open interest perspective. But let me start with actually market profiling, because we obviously formed a nice single print here. Yes, we do have a nice single print zone. Always higher the TPO tick size to like 20 at least. I think that we can go up to 50 today. Yeah, Looks definitely much more cleaner. So the first SP zone between 22,500 and 22,800 approximately. And I'm using like approximate numbers with with these single prints. Is there a big reason why you should be like extremely precise? If you are trading the single prints that you are actually longing or shorting the bottoms or the tops of them, then yes, you need to be very, very precise, because this is basically the reason of where you're going to place your entry. But I use them more of a, looking for the acceptance back inside the single prints and then trading them to the opposite side. So this is the SP zone number 1. The SP zone number 2 is going to be between 22,860 and it goes up to 23,380. Oh my goodness, this one is big. 22,860 goes up to 23,380. She's up there. Unfortunately, I think we're not gonna take any setup today because we're not gonna get anything, I think. But there will be a very nice setup formed after weekend, I believe. Because once again, think about it, it's Friday. These moves to the downside, usually, this is called a liquidation move, right? This is not a move caused by someone heavily shorting it. Someone needs to start it, but once it hits like that domino effect where you have all of these stop losses and liquidations on one place, it's going to be very quick, which is the thing that happened here. So this movement is called liquidation, or just like a stop loss hand. Like you see, and this is the thing, you see like these magic strategies on YouTube, and it has like million names, and some everyone calls it in a different way, but in the end it's all very similar, right? So I don't know, it's a liquidation run, stop loss hand, liquidating rep, whatever you want to call it. But what I'm trying to say is, usually when you get like this move here, it's gonna fill the gap in between, but the fill of the gap is gonna be slower, much slower. So it will take much more time to recover to the upside. A lot of times. I'm not saying this is the case all the time, but in general, you can say that you have two patterns that you can get from this. And you can trust me, or you don't have to. Do your own research, but check the chart and check this pattern. It creates this impulsive movement, and then it slowly recovers back. Or it creates this quick movement, a very long sideways movement, and then another quick movement. So basically you have like two potential scenarios, or obviously third one is that it's not going to do this and it's going to continue in the direction that it started here. So it can do something like this obviously next week. It definitely can. I'm not saying it can, but the point is that once you get this very long sideways movement, the fill of the gap will be probably quick too. But if you're going to get this, and then it continues to the direction to fill the gap already, it's going to be slow like this. So basically, all the time it's going to take some time. Usually, it's not going to do this, usually, like this V pattern. It can do this on a daily chart, but it's not going to do it on 1 hour time frame. But we are talking about, intraday trading. So 15-minute, 1 hour time frame. It's going to take some time to recover here. So I think the case that we're going to have here is going to be, we're going to form the range between 22,100 and 22,500. And then we're going to recover on Monday or Tuesday. That would be like the best potential scenario that we can get. I can be completely wrong though, obviously. Better than RSI and MACD. You have a video on trading single print. Yes, I do. It's covered in a course. I think that you are You mentioned the MACD and RSI. You are the Samkin, right? Or Sunkin. Sunkim. Sorry, I'm reading your nickname incorrectly, but I'm pretty sure you were asking today about MACD and RSI. Yes, Sunkim, yes, that. Uh-huh. Yeah, I see. All right, so yeah, the MACD and RSI, just don't use these. How long have you traded? I'm trading for, I'm saying 5 years, but I'm like pro level for like 3 years. Yes, we have a weekly level down there. That's a good point. But even though we have a weekly here, I still think it's not gonna pump from this level now. Maybe we can get there, potentially. We have some news coming out today, by the way. They can move with the market, and they will, obviously. 4 p.m. my time. The thing that we're gonna do is right now, let's have a look where's the liquidity sitting inside this range. So going down to 15-minute time frame, just analyzing this local part on the chart, okay? It's either gonna be very obvious or there won't be anything at all. And I think we actually won't have anything major here. Yeah, the open interest is basically neutral. They were heavily aggressive. Okay, we got some longs coming in on this candle. This one, let's mark it with a line and let's see where it ends. Because the longs are still not out, which means that there could be a liquidity sitting, which there is actually. So this candle, you see how we have 7.3 million positive delta and a very aggressive net longs opening, which means that simply if you check the bottom of this, and now really pay attention, please. You see how the candle starts here, right? And if you read the numbers, it says negative 43 million. And right now we are at negative 38. So in order to kick out these longs and to be able to say, okay, they are out now, because we know that someone here, approximately on this candle, opened a long, right? On this one, which means that he is still in a position. He didn't get kicked out here. So there is still a place below us to kick him out and to fill a big position. What we can do is we can read the numbers based on the T size. So the T size here says 3.9 million. So that's one big order opened. 3.9 million. Is it a big? Kind of. It's not like extremely huge, but it's definitely decent amount of a big order opened here. So there is potentially some liquidity sitting, which means that if he wasn't getting out on this wick, he will be getting out in this green box that I just marked out on the chart. There is some liquidity below us, which means there is potential to go down and fill the liquidity. And let's check the net shorts, because we didn't check this yet. On the short side, there is nothing at all. The shorts got liquidated, stopped out on this small rise to the upside. It's fucking crazy, but that's how market moves. Yeah, my goodness. It's funny because if you pay attention to this, the shorts literally got, and let me double check it. So I'll be, yeah. There's just a huge amount of shorts opened right here, and I'm talking about what's the difference actually. There's like 12 million new shorts opened here on these two 15-minute candles or 3. And they got kicked out right here. Probably here on this move. And we can double check this too, or we can confirm that, yes. 8:30. This one. You see how the candle is quick. Once again, there's the domino effect. No one is really here. No one is heavily buying in. But look what happens. And this is why I'm saying market is all about liquidity. And it really is, because you go here. You can open interest, so you'll get like these zigzag numbers. Look at this. You have shorts to the upside, and let me really show you this. And turn off all the distractions you have around you right now and pay attention. And you need to get the idea, or you need to understand why the market moves like this. But it makes complete sense. So let me tell you, if you want to enter a big limit short, why limit? You need to be entering with a limit if you are a big player. Firstly, you don't want to pay the big fees on the orders that you are entering. And secondly, if you enter with a big order, and I'm talking about 8, 10, 12, 15, 20 million, there is not enough liquidity, which means that your average entry price will be like all over the place. You know what I mean? It's not going to be the price that you entered. So right now we are talking about, 23,000, right? You're going to enter short. Your entry wouldn't be at 23,000. It's going to be 22,900, for example, which makes a big difference. And, when you are trading such a huge amount of money, you can lose a lot pretty quickly. You need to be entering with a limit. That's just a no. We don't have to talk about it. That's just how it works. So let's pay attention to the move from March 1st, 4 p.m. to March 1st, 8 p.m., 8:30. And I'll show you how these moves works. So it's right here. Oh my goodness, this is so good. So look at this, right? This is the place where a lot of new shorts were accumulated. A lot of new short positions stepping in here. You get the move to the downside, but you leave a lot of liquidity above you, which means that to kick them out, all of them, we kick them out at March 2nd, 1 a.m., which is here. And this is the important part. After this dump, which happened at 2045, obviously you can see that all of them were in a profit, right? They made nice amount of money, but they didn't close. And that's the thing. 2045 is right here. You see how the net shorts are. Let me show you so you can actually see it. Like, you'll know what I'm talking about. Look at this. This whole rise of the net shorts is showing you that there's new shorts being opened. And right now, I'll be switching between the trading view and the Excel chart so you know what I'm talking about. We are talking about this zone, this consolidation. This zone, a lot of new shorts going up, okay? You get a dump, which is 2045, right here. You see how a small amount of them closed some short positions. You see how the decline of the shorts is so small, it didn't even go lower from the previous candle. It's on the same level. And this is the thing. You get a move to the downside. No one is closing shorts here. I'm saying no one. Obviously, some of them were. And this is the thing. Once the price starts to get higher, 2215 is right here on this candle. Now they start to close, right? So the move to the upside is happening because the shorts are getting closed. Shorts are closing, which means, and this is why I'm always saying, pay attention to demand. Is this a demand from the buying side? No. It's only shorts closing their positions. So some of them closed it here, 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 and some of them got stopped out or liquidated or got out in a break even. So once it gets to this point up here, I call this move overextended. Why overextended? Because look at this. It's happening because the shorts are getting closed, which is pretty well visible on this part on the chart. We can check net longs. Net longs are getting in quite heavily, which means that now shorts are out, longs are stepping in, we have liquidity below us. So if you have liquidity below you, this means that you are right here. Now you see new longs stepping in. The liquidity of the longs will be somewhere over here. This is the new liquidity pool. And how I can tell that this move is overextended? Because I don't see that the price keeps pushing to the upside. The delta support is not here. We have new longs, obviously. But pay attention to delta. You need to combine all of these things together. Do you have a heavy positive delta? No, you don't. You have positive, neutral, neutral, negative, positive, kind of positive, positive, positive. And here it keeps getting smaller, smaller, smaller amount of delta. Then you flip it to negative. So the demand of buying, there is not enough demand. Market is simple auctioning process. So the demand stopped up here. Move is so-called overextended. Right now, it's going to go for the next liquidity, which is here in this box. This box is the new liquidity. And I'm pretty sure once it's going to kick out all of these people here, it's going to get another move to the upside. Look, now it's kicking out the people from the longs here. And now it's getting the move to the upside. To what? To kick shorts that got in here. We are talking about them already. Now it's kicking out the shorts. It's luring people into long. If you're going to pay attention to this rise to the upside, I bet that there will be new longs opening. I went too far with the longs. I need to reload the template. Let me reload it. I'll check the chat later. Let me just finish this. We are talking about this rise. I bet that there will be new longs. Look at this. Look how the longs are getting in on this rise, which means that the start of this was at March 2nd, 1 p.m. March 2nd. March 2nd, 1 p.m., which is here. From this place, new long started to open. And from here, they kept opening, pushing the price higher. It kicks out the shorts. They are out of the market now. So there is room to kick them out on the other side, down here now. And look, it's all about liquidity. Market is all about liquidity. Or this order flow trading is. You can use, there is so many ways how you can approach the market and how you can trade it. It's unbelievable. But this is one of them. As you can see, it works very well. It just needs a little bit of a practice. You need to know what you are looking for. Oh, we have so many questions. If you check the local top, we have 3 ways, and we creating the wave 4, and we go to wave 5, and then pump. What indicators you use? Expect footprints. Just VWAP and volume profiles on TradingView. Nothing else. Hey, have you traded other software? And if so, there are no net longs and net shorts indicator like EXO. No, I haven't. Even though I think in some cases, actually, because it may seem that I keep promoting EXO charts here, I'm not paid from them. We are like official partners, but we are not getting any like affiliates from it or anything like this. We just keep getting some licenses. But I haven't tried ADAS because of one reason, and it's that because it's only for Windows, and I'm a Mac user. I tried it on Parallels. If you know Parallels, you know that it's just not a smooth experience. So Uh, it's better from what I heard, and some of the users that we have or members that we have inside the Crypto Wizards, some of them are users of ARAS, and the TR candles are a little bit better on ATAS. And I'm not so sure, but I think it's also free for crypto, or it definitely was. Maybe it's not already, but if we check the TR charts, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Where do we have it? Here, WTRS. There's a strategy that we use inside the CV for scalping. It's proven and it works very well, but it's a very aggressive strategy. You need to be sitting in front of the monitor all day. These TR candles, I don't know, maybe they are good already on ExoCharts, but no, they are not from what I see. Still not 100% fixed. I think this is definitely better on ARAS. Not 100% sure, except that I think it's kind of the same as ExoCharts. Maybe ExoCharts is even better now. But I definitely don't have anything against ARAS. I think it's a great software, but I don't have that much experience with that. I tried it for like 2 days on the parallels, and it's just kept lagging and lagging. So I stopped using it. Yes, ARAS is free. Like that's honestly amazing that you can get this for free, like these data and so on. And is it do you get the real data, or maybe like on TradingView you have like these you have like a delay, right? Delay data on some of the pairs, and we are talking about, I think on ES it's actually delayed by 10 minutes. So the S&P is not delayed, but this is the S&P, which is opened only from, my time 15:30 to 9:30 p.m., something like this. If you check ES, which is S&P mini futures, I'm pretty sure they are delayed. Yes, they are. You see the data is delayed by 10 minutes. You can pay for it. I didn't, because I don't need it, but it's not expensive. I think it's like $3 per month. So it's very, very cheap. Let's check the DXY. Let's check other pairs. Maybe on gold we get some nice setup. Gold just keeps respecting the daily level so well. Look at this touch, and you get 0.7% down. Just amazing on gold. But let me go to the higher time frame. We are on a very big level at the moment, as you can see. Once again, we can use like a simple SR level. But I like these SR levels more on like a daily time frame on gold. But still, like this is a strong level on gold. This is definitely not a place where I would long gold. Definitely not. It may be a short, and I would wait for changing the 15-minute structure, which means preferably you want to lose this level. Yeah, this one. This is like the next zone where gold can potentially bounce. And I'm using like a simple stuff to get the idea where we are, and then I, keep adding to this, like the volume profiles and these more advanced things. But I'm pretty sure this is gonna be POC. Yeah, kind of. Value area high, POC. This level is definitely strong, this area. I would wait for losing this level and then potentially getting some retracement and only then getting in. If you want to be very aggressive, then you can get in now. Would I do that? Probably not. No, I wouldn't. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the 4 p.m. the PMI data. I think we're going to get a move down on BTC to these levels back again, to be honest. But that would be my expectation here. But we can definitely go fill this gap that we have above us. Is it likely? No. I'm not going to be trading this, to be honest. I don't think that I can on FTMO. I think they are it's blocked because of the economic calendar or news calendar, so I can't be actively participating in this move or at the start of the move, which usually, these moves are pretty quick. But my bet would be we will go down to like this zone around here, then we can potentially go higher from there, but most likely we're going to create something like this. I believe that it's going to be like that spike movement. It's going to go up and down, and then it's going to continue ranging. Basically, to translate this, we're just going to wreck both sides, I think. That would be my guess today. Is it a very strong news? What you can do it with me right now. Go to the Forex Factory. Calendar. And go to Friday, March 3rd. PMI. So the last one was February. Not this today, February 3rd, right? Yeah. January 6th was the last one. So let's check what happened. What was the volatility? January 6th is right here. Yeah, right here. It's this candle. I think. Let me double check it. I'm not expecting it's gonna be huge. Not at all. I think it's gonna be just like a choppy movement, but nothing major. Like, really consider Friday as a not a big day for trading. Yeah, Atlas is great. I guess it's good. Like, you use it or what? I guess you do, right? What about Euro USD? Let's check Euro USD. One pair that I'm following is AJ. Which is in this consolidation phase. I just, like, keep looking around what's happening here and there, but I'm not actually like trading them. It's more of a, doing backtesting and getting the data, see how it performs. But I'm not trading them actively, not at all. Gold next stop is here, I think. Yes, yeah, we'll get there, I believe. Yeah, a few levels where it can stop. Obviously, right now it's hitting VWAP, which is the level number 1. That wouldn't be shorting here. Alright, nice. I see. Yes, I do. I have made a couple custom templates, but I haven't tried TR chart. I look at order flow, CVD, open interest, and TPO chart. That's what I do basically. Yeah. I like to spot. Let me explain how I trade, but let me sit first. And I'm standing like this. This standing desk, it's a game changer, to be honest. Like if you have money that you can spend on like kind of dumb things, but this is actually pretty good. If you can stand in front of your desk, so you don't have to sit the whole day. Very very comfy. But anyway, how I trade? So I spot levels based on SR levels. So support and resistance. I use like these horizontals. I use Fibonacci's. I use volume profiles a lot. I like them a lot. And then I base my entry on the order flow. So footprints, open interest, seeing the liquidity in the market, and I kind of combine this with the TPO. TPO is great. Is it needed for me? No. Like I definitely could be trading without it. It's just like the TPO is not like visual way of how you can view the market. But for example, single prints, you can be spotting them without using the TPO because it's based on a 30 minutes candle. And it can be touched that day, the zone, already by some previous 30-minute candle. Kind of, that's a great explanation, I think. So if we check, like let's check the start of the daily open. Which is gonna be, I don't know, let's use some random day. Here, for example, and I'll be showing you what's the single print. Like for example now, this zone is a single print because this zone we spent here less than 30 minutes that day. This is the single print. Still a single print. Now we have a new single print, which is here. Another one up there. So now these zones will be acting as a support, like the top of it. Look at this. You see how the price keeps reacting to this level? And look, once you're gonna get acceptance inside this level, you're gonna eventually go to the opposite side of it. So I think the next few candles will go down. Look, now the level is filled. You fill the second single print. Now you're gonna go for this one down there. And this is, no, it's not a new single print now. You see how the price reacting to the level of the single print? Look. Here, here, here now. Now it fills the single print. And look, you hit the top of the single print here to the dollar and you go $160, $170 to the upside. Like I said, there is so many ways of how this can be traded or how you can be trading in a market that is just unbelievable. But all of these things, they are based on a like similar concept. Like the core of the strategy is kind of the same. You know what I mean? So you see like on the internet like these people that are selling you a course, which I am one of them, but you need to remember that if someone is telling you that he has some magic super good strategy that he developed, maybe he gave it like his own name, something like this, but it's based on things that already exist in the market. And like this is the case with me, for example. I don't use anything special, but I just grab like these techniques that works and I put them all together and it creates my strategy. And I'm not saying that I developed it. Kind of. Like I didn't copy like exact strategy. I developed my own, but it's based on the things that already exist in the market. Isn't it SP pretty much a fair value gap? Essentially, Kind of, except that fair value gap can be, on a 5-minute time frame, for example, 1 hour time frame, I think, 4 hour daily. The single print is based on 30 minutes only. So you can have a single print on like a 4 hour time frame. Technically you can, but it's going to be based on 30 minutes, if you know what I mean. Watching your stream in public. 44.26 or 1:20-82. Yes, I can go a little bit on the TR strategy. Okay, let's do it. Let's go through the TR strategy. I'll show you how I would use it, or how we use it inside a CV. So you still pay attention to the SR levels, you still pay attention to the volume levels. The point of this strategy is you get like so many setups a day. Literally you can take 30 setups a day, which may sound amazing. I'm not so into it anymore. I became much more like calmer, and I take only the best potential setups. But if you want to, this is definitely a go-to strategy if you want to be scalping. Anyway, let's check, for example, the latest setups that we got here. And this is the thing that I'm talking about. You see, this is not how the TR should look. It's just a bug from the Exo charts. But the strategy is based, the core of it is based on the SR levels, volume levels, VWAP, and that's kind of it. So, you use Fibonacci, horizontals, SR, support and resistance, naked POCs, value area high, value area low. That's kind of it. Then you pay attention to liquidity. So you monitor if the move to the upside is happening because there is a demand. It's happening because the move is overextended and you are kicking out the people from the market. If this is the case, that's your preferable entry. So price going to the upside happening because of the reg bubbles occurring here, which means you are stopping out the people. There is not, like a real demand behind the move. The final thing that you're going to do is you're going to wait for the confirmation candle, which is this one here, the green one. It should be red, but once again, it's a bug from the Exo charts. So you can consider this as your valid signal, but the delta needs to be opposite, preferably for the best potential setup. And if you're going to stick to all of these things, you're going to get like 2 to 3 setups a day with a very high win rate. And we are talking about 80+%, okay? But it's going to drive you crazy, because you literally need to be sitting in front of the chart the whole day, so 12 hours straight, for example, and you can't leave, because once it's printed, you need to be entering. You don't have a lot of time. You have maybe like 10-15 seconds to make the entry. So first you need to use static position sizing. You can't use dynamic because you just simply don't have the time to calculate your position size. But let me show you, for example, how it looks. This is your potential entry. Delta is going to the opposite side, so you are going to the VWAP. That's how you base the trade. You are hitting the resistance, which is VWAP in this case. Move to the upside is happening because of the liquidations. You see positive delta, so the delta is against you're basically fading the move. This is your entry. Your entry would be at 22,460. You need to go to the 1 minute time frame now. 22,460, this candle right now, you need to be entering with the market. There is no other way of how you can enter into position. And like I said, you need to be extremely quick. Probably you wouldn't catch this, to be honest. Your entry would be a little bit lower. But your your stop loss is placed on the top of this wick, which is here. Now you go back. You can check open interest again. In this case, the take profit wouldn't be based on the open interest because it's not telling you much. But you can be waiting for 22,381 as your TP. Here, This would be the TP based on a 1 minute structure. And look at how the setups plays out. You hit the take profit right here a few minutes later. The risk and reward is not so good. The bad thing about this is obviously you will pay the market fees. It was very good when, a few months back, they were paying you for providing liquidity on Bybit. So if you were getting out with a limit, you got paid from them actually. This is not the case anymore. You have to pay now. So from the 1.4 risk and reward, the actual risk and reward, including fees, would be like 1 to 1, I would say. But on the other hand, you have a very good win rate. And no one is saying that you can be extending your take profit. You definitely can. But in this case, this is not the best potential setup for extending the TP, but this is kind of a core of it. Just discovered your channel looking up footprint stuff. I'm glad I found it. I'm happy to hear this. We kind of growing lately on the YouTube. And I'm happy that you found my content useful. I'm trying to put out a lot of free stuff. Because obviously we offer like a paid membership where like every single part of my strategy is explained very in depth and detailed. But I want to, show you also some free stuff because the footprints for me is a very big edge. And I don't think that you see or you can find a lot of valuable and free content on YouTube. So I'm kind of trying to change this. You know the TR strategy from Igor? No, you can use this on FTMO account. Definitely not. This is not a strategy for FTMO account. No. No way. I mean, silver is using something similar on FTMO, on gold. You can be using this strategy on bigger time frame, which means you'll get, instead of 40 setups a day, you'll get 2 or 3 of them, which is fine. And you can definitely use the same exact strategy, but you just need to higher the tick size. I know the strategy from Igor. Kind of. It's kind of based on a similar approach, but we have a few more things added to it based on the liquidity and the open interest, I think. He's not using this. But I heard that the chart champions, they are falling apart completely. Which is not surprising to me. Daniel is just, he's so cocky that it's just, I think his ego is just too much. All right, so we have 23 minutes to go to the news, to the PMI. So let's see. Let's see what we can get. The New York is opening. This is a 1 minute time frame, usually not what I'm doing, but as you can see, not any liquidity at all. Sorry, volatility, not liquidity. But yeah, they are waiting for the PMI, and I don't. Even the PMI, I think we won't get like a big move at all. Hey, I just woke up. How are you doing? I'm good, Silver. I'm good. What about you? It's unfortunate you just woke up, because if you wouldn't, then we can go on a stream together, but I guess you're not into it. You just got up from bed. But I was just talking about you, actually, about your strategy. I was saying that you are scalping on FTMO, because I was talking about the WTRS strategy based on the TR candles, and I was saying that it cannot be used on FTMO, I think, but you are scalping quite aggressively on FTMO, and it works for you, so that's definitely, you're a good example of how it can be done. All right, so let's prepare for the PMI a little bit. Let's do some TA. I was talking too much about the strategies that I got completely caught up. But there is just nothing major. Is there? No. Very high from the Asia 22,561, which got rejected already. I think that we can be looking for the 21,900 back again. Which is down there. Potentially for going for the Asia Value area low, this could be the case. I think we have much more likelihood of going for the Asia low again instead of going to the upside. You know, do you want to short this? It could be potential short, but personally, I'm not going to be taking it. I don't want to lose the 7% profit. It's just so good. 7% in a week that I'm just going to secure it. This is not A plus setup like the high probability one. It's more of a scalping one. If I would be scalping it, I would be looking for something like this potentially on the demo account. This is not a financial advice. Do whatever you want, but this could be a potential setup. But I'm definitely not taking it. Too risky, and I'm not even on personal account. I just don't feel like it. But this is my prediction that we're gonna get a move to the downside. But once again, do not trade based on this. Do your research. That just what I'm thinking about the market. But this is it. Like this is exactly how, you know, how you can. This is the difference between the losing and the profitable trader. You need to be able to filter out the positions that are not so good, and you need to be able to not take it, because this is a big thing. You know, like sometimes you feel like, sorry for the sun shining on my face, but I'm set against the window. But this is the thing, you need to be able to not take the setup sometimes, because if the setup is just not here, just do not take it. And I have kind of problem with this inside the group, since sometimes I feel like I need to provide some setup because, you know, the members paid for the membership, and I feel like, you know, let's give them some content. But you have days where there is just nothing to be taken, and you just need to be waiting, and people asking you like, what's your plan, what are you doing, and what are you expecting. And just saying nothing is bad, kind of, but sometimes, if, like I'm saying all the time, this predict the movement that you can predict based on the statistical edge. And if you don't have the edge, or if you don't have the setup, then just, you know, stay on the sidelines. And that's what I'm trying to do, kind of. But sometimes I feel like under pressure because I need to provide some setup. I'm still in the demo phase on FTMO. Is this slippage higher on live account, or why doesn't the TR strategy work there? Because of the zero commission, I thought I might even... Yeah, the slippage is just too much for this. Who got you into trading? Basically just like doing research on internet and trying it on my own. I don't have like anyone that told me like get into trading. When do you plan to put videos about how to become FTMO trader out? Well, within the next 14 days, I was planning to share this on 14th of February, but then I got sick, so I wasn't able to, you know, record the videos. But I'm gonna do it next week. I'm gonna record them, and then I'm gonna put them to the course. So it's gonna be only for the members that bought the course, the check one. So it's not gonna be public on YouTube, because I'll be showing there like the exact approach of the risk management, money management, of the strategies that I use. So it's gonna be only for the course members. I'm not sure if you are the member or not. I'm still in the demo phase. Yeah, you were asking about this already. So yeah, the slippage is just too much. The V-up is holding gold pretty nicely, but on the gold, I think during the PMI, you're gonna get this. So we can, you know, set up the alert. But once again, like, I can be completely wrong with these news. It's just like these news are kind of unpredictable. That's why I'm not trading them. I don't like trading news. The potential move that I see here is just going above for the liquidity and then going for the low liquidity here. This would be kind of the thing that I would be looking for, to be honest, because the liquidity pool above here just looks pretty good. Liquidity pool up because it's above us. Then we have another one up down there. Liquidity pool down. Checking the CVD divergences right now on a 5 minute. If we have any. Don't think so though. My goodness. This positive delta is crazy. Yeah, I think we're gonna get there. We're gonna get down again during the PMI. From the order flow perspective, it seems like we will. If you feel the need to provide a daily setup, yeah, exactly. That's a good point. And I'm saying this all the time, that we are not a signal group. And I know that I'm like posting, promoting the wizards by showing the setups. But do not buy the membership because you want to get the signal from me. The signals, and I was saying this on YouTube and I was posting this on Twitter. The signal here that I'm posting, the setups, they are here to like double check your TA if you have the same plan, and if you do, then you got it right and you know how to use the strategies that I'm teaching inside the group, right? But if you like keep getting absolutely opposite setups and something like this, or you keep, the thing is that every single one will have a little bit different strategy and I mean that, I have a lot of experience with them, and I kind of have that like a gut feeling which one is good, which one is not. So most likely you're going to take more positions than I do, but you'll get there. It's just about experience also, but the core of it is the same. Then it's just like being able to filter out really like the small portion of them that are valid, but not like from the experience feeling. But yeah, if you're buying the membership from Wizards because you want to get the ideas, then maybe like fair enough, kind of, if you don't want to learn, but it's not really point of Crypto Wizards. But do not expect from me that I'll be giving out the signals every single day. It's just like I'm using my own strategy. For me, the trading is still like the income number one, so I will always like put it on a higher rank for me than providing you some setups, if you know what I mean. It's just like the setups here is to give you like the how I'm thinking about the market at the time, if you have kind of the same plan. But yeah, that was a good point. No, I haven't, and I don't want to get into trading or like scalping that aggressively again. It's just like if I would like to, then there is definitely I would find some way of how, or I would be just scalping my own account. That's not a problem. I have like a decent capital, my own capital, which is similar like the FTMO one, but I just don't want to. I was there. I was scalping very, very aggressively for last, I don't know, 2.5 years, but I'm not into it anymore. I want to enjoy myself a little bit, which is kind of funny since I'm 20, so I'm still pretty young, so I still have plenty of work ahead of me. But Yeah, I'm just more into day trading right now, and I'm pretty sure that I will turn into swing trading in the future, just because it's much more calmer way of trading. It's enough if you make 10% per month, 7%, 5%. It's enough. You can live from it if you have a decent capital. And that's all you need. So no, I haven't tried the E8 funding. Apex offering 80% sell again. What a surprise! Oh my goodness. That's like, I don't know, maybe sale number 15 this year, 20. I don't know, but I keep getting like these emails like flash sale 80% only today, and you get the same email 2 days after that. It's fucking crazy, and like I wouldn't pay the normal price of the account. It's no sense. How much it costs? Like it's like 350 or something like this. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. So 80% sale again. Crazy. And I think like even with these affiliates that are offering the Apex accounts, you get like 50% with their affiliate link, which is not normal. Which, by the way, don't forget to use my Bybit affiliate link if you want to support the Crypto Wizards. I get a commission from that. From your commissions you pay, I get a percentages from that. So you don't pay more, you pay the same, but Bybit gets less. So yeah, if you want to support us for free, this is the way how you can do that. You will pay it once you pass the evaluation. What do you mean? Apex has a setup fee. Really? Like, I don't know, I'm not into Apex anymore. I found it. It just doesn't fit into my trading style. It's not for me. And I don't like the rules, to be honest. It's no sense. Like, if you can afford FTMO, just go for the FTMO. Apex is, in my opinion, I don't hate on them. They are just legit and everything, but yeah, they just like compared to FTMO, the rules are not good. You kidding? So if you actually pass it, you have to pay the setup fee. No way. But that's unfair. That's really unfair, and I bet that it's gonna be like the smallest possible text somewhere in the offer or in the email saying that once you pass, you have to pay the entry fee. That's a piece of shit. And like you get it already from this. You see that like these marketing tactics and strategies, they are just not like FTMO is pretty good in this. Simply, this is just catchy, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I know Apex is like I tried Apex. I tried Apex in December. I know that the FTMO doesn't provide futures, but why would I trade futures? Because I trade BTC, I trade euro, and I trade gold. So obviously I can be trading gold futures and euro futures, but it doesn't make any sense because I can be trading this normally on FTMO. No, it's like 140 for lifetime. Really? Okay, I didn't know, but yeah, that's definitely good to know. So if anyone here is interested into Apex, then be ready to pay another 140 per lifetime, which is not that bad actually, on the other hand. So yeah, I don't want to hate on Apex here. It's just like I have not a bad experience with them, but I just don't use them. You know what I mean? All right, so 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left for the opening time. So anyway, guys, if you want to learn how to use our strategies, if you want to learn how to use these techniques, the order flow, footprints, and everything, visit our website. You'll find a link below the video, or I think that you see it up there. And we offer a free ExoCharts license for 3 months for the 6 months plan. So if you've been thinking about joining the Crypto Wizards, you know me already, you know what I provide, then consider buying the 6 months membership since you get a free ExoCharts license, and you'll need that for our strategies. And for the Czech members, we have a new course in a Czech language. You'll also find a link below the video for the Czech course. Depends on the account size for 150. Okay, 200 plus. Okay, I didn't know. So then it's absolute no sense to go for the Apex instead of FTMO if you're not really into scalping. So because I think the Apex is more for scalpers, definitely is. So yeah, then I definitely wouldn't choose Apex instead of FTMO. FTMO is just better value, I think. I see silver killing the FTMO again. Very nice. Number of trades 14, win rate 78%, average profit. Average loss. Oh, the average loss is very good. Profit factor 50. Oh my goodness. That's not even my result this week. I think my profit factor was like 44, I believe. 44, something like this. So 50 is very good. That's amazing actually. So yeah, my is 42.7. Profit factor on the FTMO. Very, very nice. Good stream today. This one was very good actually. Usually you are not like participating in a chat, and I'm doing a stream after, I don't know, 2 months maybe. So the PMI, we get the PMI in 3 minutes. So let's see what we're gonna get. Let's see if the prediction is right. You know what we are looking for. We are looking for a move down to this box to take out liquidity. But like I said, we have 2 liquidity pools at the moment. One is above, one is below. And it just depends on which one is going to be hit first. But I don't think that we can go to the upside. So it's kind of a not safe bet. This is not a trade that I would take, but I think we will go down. It's much more likely in my opinion. So yeah, we'll see. By the way, what about the stream quality? I see that it's only 360. Is it? If it's the whole time only 360, then it's fucking stupid. No, it's 180, it seems. Yeah, it should be 180. Should be 180. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. So yeah, let's see what we're gonna get. I'm saying again, okay, remember, I'm saying again, do not trade this. I'm not telling you this is the financial advice. I'm not telling you to get into long, short, or whatever it is. I'm just saying it's more likely it will go down, in my opinion, and I'm not personally trading this on none of my accounts, okay? I just want to point this out because I know like these people, you say 10 times that you're not going to trade it and you do not advise to trade it, and then they're going to be laughing at you that it went to the upside and you lost money. Like these people, they don't have any brain, I think. Uh, 180, all right. 180 is good. 180 is good. So here we have the PMI. It's higher than forecast. Look, gold is breaking through the VWAP. Gold is going down there, very likely. I think gold will get there. I don't want to say I'm pretty sure. I shouldn't be saying this on stream. But I think gold is going down to this lower box down there. What about BTC? Is it doing anything? Yes, it's moving, but it's very slow. This is what we are expecting. I was saying we're not going to get a big volatility. When is the news now? Yes, now. Now it got released. Check in the Forex Factory. The actual, oh my goodness. It's much worse than the prediction, actually. It's 49.6. The forecast was 55. So it means actually greater than forecast is good for currency, which means for dollar. This means that it's negative for dollar. So BTC should pump and gold. But it's not the case, and I don't really believe these better and worse for the currency. It doesn't work usually. Just stick to your plan. You see that, gold is going up. Oh, sorry, the DXY is going up. Oh my goodness. Gold is almost there. So let's see if we can actually hit it. And let's see if we are taking out liquidity from the market. Oh my goodness, yes we are. Yes, this is it. This is what I wanted to see the whole time. But yes, there's plenty of room, actually. Yeah, there's still plenty of room to go lower. Like locally, we are kicking them out. Now it can reverse. If it's going to reverse now, it's going to continue higher most likely for the higher liquidity up there. But if it's not, then it's going to go back down to here. You checked January? Did I? Really? Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was confused because here it shows on the exo chart. Sorry, on TradingView it shows the 55. You're right. I checked the. Yeah, I'm idiot. But that's why I'm saying I'm not trading. This is the reason why I'm not trading news. You saw it live. Oh yeah, it's better. It's greater than the forecast. Forecast was 54.5. Now it's 55.1. So yeah, it's obviously getting a move. To the upside on the DXY. Sorry guys, that's my mistake. But yeah, this is why I'm not trading the news. I got caught up so many times trading news that I just I don't trade it anymore. No, I haven't. I haven't tried it yet. Alright guys, I think that I'm gonna finish the stream. plan is still the same. I believe that we're gonna get there. We will most likely do this in 1 to 2 hours from here. Am I participating in it? No. But of course, then I will brag on Twitter that exactly as predicted. I'm kidding. I'm just like making fun of these moon boys. They literally tell you price will probably go up, but there is a chance that it will go down or sideways in their videos. And then they're going to say, 2 days later, exactly as predicted, this is what I said, it went sideways. It's so funny. And then you read the comments and you see, oh my God, Chris or Crypto, and what's the other guy? Carl the Moon. Oh my God, you are so experienced, such a good TA. You are legend, mate. I'm probably gonna start doing this too. I want to read these comments below my videos. So what about gold? Gold is pushing down there. I'm thinking about buying gold down there. But I'm probably gonna call it a week. Like I said, the 7% is enough for me. Yeah. I will. All right, guys. I'm finishing the stream. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was absolutely amazing. Very good stream. Good conversation with you all inside the chat. I appreciate that you are participating with me here, because for me, only talking to the microphone is not so fun, but actually like seeing you, like getting some feedback on things I'm showing here, it's absolutely amazing. And we're gonna do more of these. Expect more content next week. I'm planning to do some videos about the risk management, money management, etc. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much. Enjoy your weekend. Spend some time with your family. That's very important. Spend some time with your friends. Just enjoy yourself a little bit and get back into trading on Sunday, because Sunday is in the FTA time. So we're gonna do Sunday in FTA, where we're gonna be preparing for the next 5 days of trading with the levels and potential trades. So if you want to be part of our team, then you know where. You'll find a link below the video. Join the team and become the Wizards member today. So yeah, guys, once again, thank you so much and see you next time.